Welcome back to Scrapyard Guys. Rogetronic here, and we're back with our very first ever viewer submitted deck. Pops, and I'll leave a link to their channel down below, submitted this deck via the YouTube community page. If you have a deck that you'd like me to play in the future, you can reach out to me on Twitter or Discord or via YouTube. You'll find all my links down below. But today we're playing this sort of Namor focused deck. The idea is playing Namor on a single lane and basically dominating that lane. So you're playing cards like Hulkbuster to ensure that you don't fill up the space. You're playing cards like Forge to buff Namor, but Forge also can buff the likes of Mr. Sinister. There's also a Nova package in here. Okoye is in there to buff up again the Mr. Sinister package. Ironheart for more buffs. Nakia is even in here. I actually forgot Nakia even existed since she got nerfed, but there are a couple of games you'll see where Nakia actually comes in clutch. Killmonger comes in very clutch a lot of the time, especially against Kazoo decks, but also decks that are running a lot of one drops outside of that, like your sunspots and things like that. Other cards in here that can help steal you help you steal games is the likes of Claw, followed by Onslaught. Onslaught's also there for the Iron Man buffs. But all in all, actually a very successful deck. I'm really looking forward to you guys seeing this. The gameplay, because it's a challenging deck, but I think it's actually very strong. And the reason I think it's strong is because people don't know it's coming, and I think that's really strong in today, because a lot of the decks out there, you know what's coming, so it's easy to read, or you know when you're going to win, you know when you're going to lose. So I really hope you enjoy these games. As always, make sure you hit like and subscribe. You can see above my head here, I've set a target for the end of September. I'd love to hit 2,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you watch my content, hit that subscribe button, hit like, and help me push that content out there. I'm enjoying making it for you. I'm getting some lovely comments back. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Well, there goes the battle plan almost immediately. I love when District X basically just swaps your deck out. Okay, so we can still do the Namor thing. Cloning Vats. Oh, that could actually be really good. Scorpion over and over again could be a lot of fun. Let's be honest. We want to save Ironheart because Namor is the card we want to buff, so Ironheart might be a card we actually want to save, potentially. The only issue now is Angela can get really big. Okay, we actually have an activator for our Nova now, which is good. Doctor Strange is no good to anybody. Ironheart, I don't think is any good to anybody because we're going to be blowing that up anyway. So I think we just play Deathlock for now. Keep the lanes nice and small, nice and tight. I mean, it's a small buff, but it's a buff all the same. Okay, Wave is fine, I suppose. I just don't see us winning again, even if we stack Namor like big. I just don't see Namor. Namor gets what, +5 or 6? Gets +5 there. Obviously Ironheart works well here. Ironheart into what though is the question. We could just Ironheart a few times, potentially, and Scorpion again. So let's get some more buffs on Namor. And then buff him again. And keep minusing the power off their cards. I mean, we are playing with random cards, so let's be honest, it's going to be a tough one. Oh, Venom is huge. Just not sure why they would just create more space, I suppose. I mean, I don't know what else I'm going to pull here. Okay, so that's yeah, unfortunately that's not going to work for us. We're going to have to figure out a way. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. That's a 3/4, like that's pretty good. Cyclops is like, I think we're pretty much guaranteed to win here. Maybe what we do is we actually try and win a little bit more on the middle. And just play Cyclops for now and just see how, let it roll, let it ride. I mean, we just need a buff on Namor and we're off to the races. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. We actually win somehow. Namor almost triggered, but I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so we could just try and stack Mojo World. Nakia's in this deck, nerfed Nakia, so it's only 2 cards in your hand. Plus, if you've forgotten what she even does, I know she was like the most prevalent card in the game last month, and now I haven't seen her since then. I actually didn't even know that's what her nerf did. I just assumed she'd be nerfed and never looked at her again. Pretty poor start. Iron Man is okay. Not ideal. I think Okoye... Oh, we're going to be able to play a lot of cards this turn, which is nice. We might just... Okoye... Nakia... I don't necessarily know if I want to... I mean, we could, like, he could have a lot of 1-drops, you see. This could actually be a Death Wave deck, so that's what Yondu's doing there. It could be a bounce deck. Maybe we just get Namor down, but I feel like Namor down kind of telegraphs what we're trying to do. So maybe we Nakia and we Mr. Sinister for now and see how we get on. Because this guarantees the buff on Namor. Okay, so Red Skull is actually going to be a big plus to Namor. We're going to get 2 extra points. I mean, in theory, we can get quite a big Namor here. Oh, and we get extra energy. That's even... Oh, this could be huge. This could be huge. And we can also... Well, now, actually, we've got to be careful here. We could telegraph this too early because Ebony Maw... I'm actually going to snap this because Ebony Maw can be hit by Killmonger. We can also put Hulkbuster on Namor. Like, we can play these 2 as our last play. Oh, no, we can't do it anymore. Iceman is actually sick. A sick buff here. Turn 4, maybe we just Hulkbuster. The thing is now, we're down to normal mana, obviously, because we played Namor into that lane. This is turn 4. The problem is that Red Skull doesn't trigger on Hulkbuster, unfortunately. At least I don't believe they do, because it's only 1 card. Oh, we're only 2 away now there. So now I believe what we do is we could claw here. We could claw, and then on the final turn... we can Killmonger and Forge, both of which have got a small buff as well. Okay, Iron Man is a tough one to beat. But, I mean, if we can win middle... The other thing, actually, I've just remembered, is that they're going to have Yondu. So we can actually... Yeah, we're going to take this down quite easily, actually. So if we Nova, Forge, and Killmonger... We take this down. I mean, I don't see what they do to win this game, to be honest with you. Spectrum gets the ongoing stuff. That's fine, but I still believe our Killmonger here is just going to wreck him. Yeah, absolutely destroyed, my friend. Yeah, thumbs up, Severus. Thank you very much for the game. Wow, that's quite a dominant display of this deck. I love it. I love it. I mean, everything kind of fell into play there. Definitely, you know, not sure if you know, that's probably like the ultimate proper draw for this. Okay, so Okoye early is great, let's be honest. Unfortunately, you'd like Mr. Sinister in your deck when you play Okoye, obviously. Project Pegasus allows us to do a good amount of shenanigans, let's be honest. So we can... Okoye... We can Mr. Sinister. And then we can Ironheart. Not sure that's the... Obviously, we want to keep a lane free. We want to keep a lane free. So let's see what we can do here. We're kind of taking a risk. Maybe we put Ironheart over here where it doesn't matter. Aorf said hello, so let's say hello back. Okay, so that's... Oh, okay, so they've played a few cards as well. So they've got this card, obviously. Agent 13 in a discard deck. Interesting. So that's quite a turn too, let's be honest. Mirror Dimension. We would like a Namor. We've no... They might have some good Killmonger targets, so maybe we just Nakia for now. As I said, we're trying to keep one lane completely free. This lane is probably the lane we lose. You'd like to believe... Oh, 5 more energy. Cool. Namor... Oh, okay. Unfortunately, that's not the play. Not what we want. And we're ahead as well, so we don't get to see what they play. Maybe we Nova... Forge... I'm thinking Nova. Oh, we can't play 1-cost cards there. Okay, so then maybe we Forge. No, sorry. Nova, Forge. And then we're kind of keeping one slot here, and we're keeping an entire area free for the Namor draw, potentially. Oh, did they play that the wrong way around? They may have played that the wrong way around. Blade. Okay, well, we can definitely take down right, but I feel like they're not competing over right. We're going to lose left. Oh, Claw. Claw has to go here. We will get a massive big buff from Killmonger, because obviously Killmonger will kill Nova, and then everybody will get +1, but I don't think it's enough. I think we're way too far off. More swarms, okay. More discards. Another swarm. Yeah, it's the first discard deck I've seen with swarm in a while, to be honest, to be fair. And now last turn, Onslaught. We take out 5 power here. I mean, I think we can win. I think we can win on right. But after that, I mean, he's just going to play lots of swarms. He's going to play at least another 3 here. That'll be 20. Maybe another 6 here. That'll be... Yeah, unfortunately, that'll die. We'll get 20 here. Yeah, I think we're too far behind in order to take that one down. We didn't really draw in the right order, unfortunately. We kind of had to fill up space. I mean, getting the energy early was good, but I mean, just not good enough. Oh, it's the same guy again. Hey, miniaturized lab. Okay, so maybe we're getting a little bit of a better run of this. So they're playing a discard deck, which is fine. Hala. Ooh, Hala could be good for destroying stuff, but let's not commit too early. Sorry, I keep burping, guys. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up. I'm apologizing. Just had my dinner, having a cup of tea. Collector. Okay, so that's going to get quite large over the course of this game. Big house. Oh no. That basically means we need to draw Namor next turn. Come on, Namor, let's go. But that just means that Namor is not going to be alone in the lane, because we can't play any of the big cards over here. There's Namor now. There we go. There we go. We can play Hulkbuster in the middle, I suppose. This is a very interesting deck they're playing. They've got discard mechanics, but they've also got stuff for Collector. They've got bits for, yeah, they've got a good few things here and there. We can just Hulkbuster, I suppose. Like we're gonna, they might just give us mid. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they won't give us mid. Okay, so that's a big Morbius, or sorry, that's a big Namor. I wonder, can they get? Oh, that's 6. How many cards have they got in hand? They've only got 2 cards in hand. One of them is definitely Apocalypse, so we have to be very careful here. This could be the play. Oh, this is the final turn. Okay, so how do we go about this? Do we just claw? What is their final turn? They drop APOC. And they've discarded 2 cards. So APOC is 8, 12, 16 plus 16 plus 4 is 20. Claw is 5 power here and then 5 power here. The alternative is they drop APOC here and we just lose. So then we're kind of in a rough space here. Killmonger, unfortunately, doesn't do anything for us. That won't do anything for us. I mean, I think we've lost. They're not snapping, which just tells me they're not confident. I mean, we could just chance it and see. Like, they might just get it wrong. No, they don't get it. They don't. They get it right. They get it right. Okay, okay. I mean, again, I mean, we won the Namor. We won the Namor lane very easily. Oh, so we actually get Atlantis. Now the real challenge is, can we get Namor on Atlantis? Because that's going to be huge. So let's leave Atlantis free. That would be very thematic here today. Okay, Agent 13 in there is more than likely not staying there. Fisk Tower. Oh, we've got our Namor. Awesome. Do we snap on this? See, the problem is that we can win a lane so hard. We just can't win other lanes. So Namor then technically would be 15 power just on his own. Claw can help us sort of push here. Oh, Claw is now 6 power, unfortunately. Oh, that's actually a really good destruction of that card. I don't actually believe that the Nova play is actually essential. On turn 5, all cards must be played here. Oh, we're kind of in trouble. What are we playing on turn 5? I guess we're doing nothing on turn... Are we doing nothing turn 3? Maybe we just play Hulkbuster? I just don't see. So turn 4 is probably going to be Namor. Turn 5, we have to play something here. So maybe we just continue. We just keep up here. The only... Oh, we're actually going to draw a card. Wow, okay. Killmonger is actually sick. And in fact, I even think Killmonger should be the play here. Because we're going to ruin... Can't... Oh no, this is turn 4, excuse me. So I think we actually... I think we snap and we Namor. Okay, so this is a Khazar deck. Even better. Even better. Do we save the Killmonger for the last play? I think we do. And I think we Mr. Sinister Ironheart this play. Mr. Sinister gets the buff, obviously. And then hopefully gets another buff. Namor potentially gets another buff as well. Bishop into Sentinel. And then on my turn 6, I'm probably just Killmongering, which is not a huge power play, but they will lose a lot of... And we're actually... Oh, we're ahead now, so we're actually going to trigger first. Where do we go, though? Where do we go? I think maybe we push middle here. Or do we push right? We've already got a 9 power here, and this... I think this should secure it. I think this should secure it. Namor, yeah, opponent retreated. Awesome.
Victory.
Okay, so everything kind of lined up for us. The fact that Atlantis showed up, how thematic. I mean, I love it. I love it. Alright, we're playing against Zazie. You may have realized I've actually changed up. I have realized I had some cards with alternate art. So I've got this other Hulkbuster art card that I haven't really played. So I decided to swap in that. I think I had an Okoye alternate skin, and I also had the other Namor skin from the previous season. So I thought, why not use some new stuff? Camertage could be great if we could get some cards down for Ironheart. Okay, Danger Room is already busted up Bucky Barnes, unfortunately. That's not the worst card that could have been discarded. Okoye is a great card, actually, to be fair. If we can now draw Mr. Sinister, that card becomes a very, very good card. Yondu is... Oh, Yondu could be rough. Please not Namor. Boy, we have a lot of good on-reveal stuff that could really benefit from that. There's Mr. Sinister, which is really good. Now, we actually don't want to fill up all of that. Ironheart's going to be good here. See, he's also... Oh, okay. Wave is an interesting one. Wave is an interesting one. Now we have... What can we play that could potentially just buff stuff up? I mean, we could play Onslaught. We've discarded... actually, no. We want to keep one place free. So maybe what we could do is... Maybe just play Ironheart. I mean, like... It's not great, but it's a significant amount of buffs. Is this a death deck I'm playing into? So I have to imagine they've got a couple of... They'll have a cheap death card. There's death there. That's fine. I mean, we're already catching up. What are the other... Oh, okay. You see, I think we've just lost, unfortunately. There's nothing really else we can do. They have 2 cards in hand. I mean, they only have to win 1 location. What's our best way of winning here? Like, Namor absolutely wrecks. I suppose Nova potentially could help us push something over the edge. We don't have any more on-reveal abilities. We just need to win 1 lane. And we're only playing for 2 cubes, so I'm really curious to see what happens here. Okay, so Killmonger doesn't do anything. Squirrel Girl is fine. Namor wins us there. We actually tie, and I think we win because we're further ahead with Namor.
Victory.
Awesome. Okay, so Mr. Sinister or Okoye. This is interesting. Weir Island, Mr. Sinister is actually a really strong card to play on turn 2 here. Okoye obviously could be good as well. We've got Namor in hand, which is really good. So I think we Mr. Sinister for now. Ironheart here as well. Oh, he's got his own Mr. Sinister. Interesting. So he is getting significantly... Excuse me. He is getting significantly further ahead than I am on this one here, but there's nothing really I can do about that. We're up to 8 now. Oh, this actually works out nicely. So we can play Namor. Oh wait, hold on now. We've got 8. So how do we divide this up? We could go 3, 6, 8. We can take out Misty Knight actually. Misty Knight could be... We might just let that ride for now. So I think we just do the Namor play and Ironheart. And I'm going to snap. I'm kind of feeling confident. Once we have Namor and we can stack Namor on a particular location, I think we could take this down. Especially with Misty Knight being there and having a Killmonger in hand. Yeah, okay. So Killmonger is going to help us a lot, to be honest. The only issue is... we do have oh, fortunately 2 of our rocks took buffs there. That is not good. Ant-Man is actually really good for us. Jubilee into Hulkbuster is fine, I suppose. Keeps a bit of space for us. Okay, so this game is still up in the air, if I'm honest. We do take down 2 of his cards up here. So I think... I'm not sure, actually. Maybe we just... You see, Okoye... Next turn, what are we playing? Do we just Nakia? Maybe we just Nakia for now. I mean, I think that's a pretty weak turn. Shocker, okay, that's fine. So we're taking out 8 of their power when we eventually do that. We can Iron Man, I suppose, middle here. Last turn, our Killmonger just absolutely demolishes them, if I'm correct.
I am Iron Man.
And unfortunately, we act first, but that's not the end of the world. Actually, oh my god, I think we win so hard here. I think we win so hard. I can't see how we lose this. I mean, they're probably going to play Patriot and Mystique. Oh no, they're just playing one. Okay. Is this a... Oh, Doctor Doom ties it on the right. We still take it down on the left and we win mid as well. Okay, so we've got Namor. We've also got Forge as well, which is... we've also got the Hulkbuster. We've got pretty much... Well, I was going to say nearly all of the buffs that we have for the cards we want, but that's not necessarily true. This turn, I think we do nothing, if I understand correctly. Or is that the case? Because we want to buff... Yeah, we're not playing Forge on turn 2. We may not even play them on... Oh, no. Okay, well, at least we have Killmonger. Killmonger kind of clears the path for us. In fact, I think we just play Killmonger. Or do we wait? You see, we need to clear up the board, unfortunately. So we have to play Killmonger now. Okay, Electro is a bit problematic. Obviously, giving them more energy, more ramp. We just can't afford to have that card there like that. So now, what we want is we want Namor. What we could also potentially do is just play Claw, Professor X. We now no longer have to worry about that. We just win that lane. So I think I snap. Now we only have to focus on one specific lane, and I think what we do here is we might try and we want to make sure that we secure a lane, a big lane. So maybe Claw here. Into Onslaught potentially on the final turn. Or maybe we just... this is an interesting one. Do we just Onslaught? That's 6. 6 and 7 is 6 and 7 is 13. And then we're 10 on this side. I'm trying to think what else they might play. What other deck is this? This is not a... Yeah, I think this is an okay play for now. I mean... Oh, Hobgoblin. We still win left. We just have to be sure. Oh, do we still win on left? Do we still win on left? We do! Oh my goodness me. How close was that game? How close was that game? Okay, I think that's a pretty good idea as to how this Namor deck plays and sort of what you need to have happen. That Magneto play was a little bit sweaty, but thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.